Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Breathedge, where we have our nice, shiny little house, which is all good and fun and wonderful. And I just realized I forgot something. Oh no, I forgot to look up if there were any storage options. Yeah, I forgot that. That's me. I was an idiot. I completely forgot about that. But hey, look, our thing is really good because we've got a lot of energy and a lot of oxygen and a negative breach chance, which is really good. I do quite like this actually, just this overhead thing. That's very sort of retro sci-fi. I love it. This game does have a very good aesthetic, which is very fun and enjoyable. But yeah, anyway, so aside from the fact that I'm a what the fuck? How did you end up all the way over there? I must have like knocked into it when wandering around and flung it across the room, I guess. Can I do that? Oh, wow, apparently I can. Yeah, they don't like that, do they? Well, there you go, that's how you move a full container. Okay, well, it's in the corner now, so that's fine. So, yes, while I was supposed to be looking around to see if there are any storage options for this and completely forgetting, one thing I did remember is that I need to build a weapon. No, that's the wrong one. I need, because I got it last time. Tools? Yeah, tools. Blaster. But for that, we need lycoplasma. Now, we know where lycoplasma is, but I died whilst trying to get it. So that's not good. So what I need to do is I need to research this bad boy, the engineering spacesuit. Heat and cold are frequently felt unpleasant in the suit, but it's not fatal. So that would allow me into the hot area to be able to get to the lycoplasma. We do also have this, but apparently for that I need a Breathedge energy core. And for that, I think I need to shrink the power on the ship's core to allow me to get closer to it. So yeah, we've got all this sort of stuff that I need to do. So there's like A, B, C, D. I've got the list of things I need to do. But my first thing has to be I need to unlock the engineering spacesuit. For that I need 2 rolls of fabric, 2 lead paint, and 4 aluminium. Now in terms of aluminium, I have 1, 2, 3. In terms of fabric, I don't actually have much at all. Okay, we're gonna have to go out looking for fabric. But unfortunately we only have 1 piece of lead paint. We do have lead, but we need a piece of paint. So I don't think you can craft paint. I'm gonna have to go and get it. A bit annoying, but not a big issue. Let's take a couple oxygen candles because we always need those sort of things. Yeah, okay. So first things first, paint. Which is more or less back in this direction. It's gonna take me a while to get there. It's just one of those unfortunate things where I was actually legitimately struggling to find paint back in the day. Just because I've kind of harvested most of it. Oh, hang on. I need the... No, I already have the drill. I do need some of this. Nice. Okay. Do I have a replacement drill? No, apparently not. Oh well. I'm assuming we already explored this. Yeah. I think think we did. Alright, let's head over to the giant-ass paint tank. We need one piece of paint. That's it. One piece of paint. We got the aluminium. We need one piece of paint, and we need some fabric. We need 2 fabric rolls. Which shouldn't be an issue. I hope. Finding the paint is going to be the tricky part. Because... that was what I was struggling with last time. Let's find a way inside first. So there should just be some just sort of floating around in the air somewhere. Bingo. Don't think I'm going to need any more lead paint, so we're probably okay. There's my lead paint. Well, no, there's the paint. There's the lead, which I'll combine to make lead paint. We're good. We are good. All right. Now we'll check my old place for fabric. We'll see how we get on. I do quite like having so much boost and so much health and oxygen even and all that stuff. Actually, health is one of the few things you can't boost. You can heal yourself, but you can't boost it. Which is fair. Alright, let's see what we got. Equipment, resources. Paint. Hopefully we won't need any more, but I did spot there was at least one more bit floating around, so fabric. I We need 2 rolls of fabric, for which we need another 5 pieces of fabric. You can't make fabric, can you? Don't think you can. No, okay, so we just gotta wander around and see if we can find some fabric. That could be problematic. I don't think if there was any down here. Maybe not. Trying to remember where there was or indeed wasn't fabric, and I don't. Because that looks like fabric, but it isn't. Which is kind of a shame. Where might there be fabric? Did I go into a place? Where was the place I went into yesterday? Not yesterday, in the last session. Where I like went inside and there was a whole, I'm sure there was a whole bunch of fabric in that place. I went inside and I was really exasperated about something. Some meta joke that was really stupid. Top my oxygen up. Don't remember where it was exactly. I'm sure there was a whole bunch of fabric in that too. That top up. There's also a chance we could find it in random objects just floating around. That's actually a thing as well. Ooh. I don't know. Let's just wander. I'm sure we'll find some fabric soon enough. That might be. Alright, that gives us 2, 4, 6, 7. Now we just need to find one more. Is it this thing? They go in this big point? Oh no, that's... Was it something over... Was it something near the electricity stuff? Vague memory of that now. I've been near this. Ah, yes, I think I have. Still, it might be... fabric. Alright. Let me go see what that is. So while I'm out and about, I'm looking around. I've got a couple oxygen candles on me, so that wouldn't be a big issue. I mean, something hat.
He gave me a brilliant idea how to enhance the handy scrapper.
That would be very good. I would love an infinite handy scrapper. What have we got? Hang on, what's that? Light bulb. Oh, battery. Always good. That's oxygen candle. Oxygen candle. While I'm thinking about it. Well, okay then. I would very much love an infinite handy scrapper. I also noted this down here. Oh, hang on, look, paint. There was paint over here. Didn't have to go all the way back. No, really, I didn't have to go all the way back. There was paint over here the whole sodding time. Oh well. Well, good to know, I suppose, for future reference. Can I go near this place? Like, did it ping anything for me? It looks like there's a way in on this side. Hum. Ho hum. I don't know, how did we get into this big bad boy? We got a way in and I ain't seeing Jack. Ooh, that looks very glowy. Probably don't want to go too near that. Careful about the heat now. I'm kind of curious, actually, how the fuck in space is it causing heat shimmer? Because heat shimmer happens because the heat makes the molecules in the atmosphere move.
An armored airlock with complex entry control system. The system was so complex that it was the first one to fail. However, this doesn't prevent the door from remaining armored. We won't find any other way into the module anyway.
Really? Need another door? Interesting. Not sure what that could end up being, but apparently it's a thing.
What a strange place. But maybe we can find something useful here.
Hey, you never know.
It's not recommended to disassemble space beds, although it's not clear why. It's hard to find a simpler object.
Yay, bed. Take a couple of spare pieces of fabric, because why not? Anything else? Or just space bed? Okay, apparently just space bed.
Guns nearby.
I know. I think I can go in there for some oxygen. Come on, get me in there real quick. Shut up. Not gonna need a lot, just about a minute's worth. That'll do it. Alright. There. Okay. Excellent. Right, so that should be everything we need for infinite handy scrapper. Oh, we need lycoplasma. Oh, lame. Okay. Ugh, and that's gonna take 15 minutes. Because of course it is. Was that needed for the... I don't have any titanium stashed away in here. Why don't I have any titanium? I'm hoping I won't need the flyer for this. Because I gotta be careful I don't run that thing out of fuel. I've got a big chunk which I could break. Good enough. Alright. Mostly because I need to replace my Scott and the scrapper that I broke. Kind of annoying that the big one needs the lycoplasma, which I'm literally just gonna have to wait on. Nothing else I can do about that. Okay. Alright, hang on, how much fuel? Ooh, what do I need for fuel? I could probably make some. What was fuel? I am literally just 2 metal, 2 resin. Oh. Then, oh, actually I have some fuel here. Never mind. Okay. Ding. Okay. Where else can we go to kill a bit of time? That's where the military stuff was. I don't think I've been over here yet. I could be wrong. Checked out you yet. Probably have, but swinging close just in case. No. Apparently not. Going the other way? Ah, yes, we have been in there. Have I had a look at you?
On such old docking airlocks, there must be some detailed information on how to assemble, maintain, and repair them. Probably.
Ooh, airlocks. Is it actually aired in here? No, it's definitely not. But, well, okay, something in here we need to scan. Ah. Excellent. Well, there's another thing added to the list of things.
A large part of the mayonnaise is frozen, but there is some strange activity in some of the balls, if it really is mayo, as indicated in the invoices. I am not sure about the composition of modern mayo products, and therefore I advise you to be careful. Their current physical properties are unknown. Looks like the mayo tanks weren't only on the port side. There's a chance to find something here that could be launched into the core. Someone tried to take a bath in a drinking boiler without reading about the emergency water pumping system starting when waste gets into it. Both were sucked in to death. The water contained.
I'm definitely
Did someone
taking that.
seriously try to escape using this rubber ring?
Looks like. Oh, definitely taking that bad boy.
You can find this description in written sources. This is a ritualistic object of the water cult.
So you're telling me that's a giant ass ball of mayo? That's very strange. Like, that's really strange. I mean, I suppose mayo would sort of freeze in space. Yeah, of course it would, but, you know. Still, that's still very strange. I'll have to be a bit careful now. What the fuck?
Underpants designed for working with a soldering iron. Solder studs, inner pocket for flux, and durable outer coating. Very practical, although I might be wrong about the purpose of this clothing.
Almost certainly. No. Come on, get on the... There we go.
This is working autonomous oxygen station.
Where?
I have no idea who would need that amount of mayo in space, but we need to find a way to get this whole thing into the liner's core to reduce its activity.
Mayo, huh?
The victim may have tried to press the barbell with his Adam's apple, but this presumption may not be accurate.
Good enough. I'll take it. Happily.
Bodybuilding is a sports culture of the past. It died together with its followers because they loved to tear their spacesuit to demonstrate their muscles.
Why would I even want a kettlebell?
16 kilograms of metal that never became the ship's plating.
Don't need most of these things. I'm definitely keeping the rubber duck. Okay. So we have a lot of very strange stuff around here.
The The cost of Breathedge Agency funerals is the lowest on the market of funeral services. However, some people still prefer to bury their relatives in a slipshod manner.
I see. Why is it just a random hollow thing? Anyway, apparently we've got to do something with the something, and then something will happen. Alright, so let's see what we can find. Top me oxygen up real quick while we're here. I might be able to do this one right off. Keep lowering that radiation meter.
It would be useful to have a powerful soil analyzer with the function of deep scanning, which is usually used by biologists and treasure hunters. Nothing of interest.
Oh.
Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest. Nothing of interest.
Oh. I didn't even notice all this.
Nothing of interest.
Really? No, nothing there. You surprised me. You know, I will be honest, this looks like good storage. Like, can I scan this and have storage? Apparently not. Well, that kind of sucks.
What a strange place. But maybe we can find something useful here.
That looks like a car. Didn't I already have this? Oh, whatever. Fine, yes. So I guess it's a case of either A, you can research it, or B, you can find it out in the world, which is a decent, like, sort of 50-50 compromise kind of thing. Whoop. Okay. Right. Let's see what this is, shall we?
There must be some control systems inside. If the airlock isn't damaged, then we need to find it. Get into the tank, start the engine, somehow leave before it starts, and hope that when flying away, the tank will have collected at least some part of the flowing spilled mayo. Someone clearly overestimated the value of the mayonnaise, allocating an autonomous tank for it equipped with an auto-flight system. Although, considering our situation, it's a great opportunity to launch it without any problems by fixing one of the engines and disengaging the tank from the module.
Right. So where's the airlock? Find a way into the bloody thing. Nope. Oh, hang on. Research complete. Oh, research complete. Right. Oh, really? Oh, I'm gonna run out of scanning. God damn it. I don't have enough. I don't think I have a spare scanner, do I? No, sadly not. Looks like we're gonna have to go and build one. God damn it.
I hope we won't need that. Small modern engines can do without burning fuel, which is much safer.
Okay. Still don't see where there's an airlock. Well, we are going to need to go and get a new scanner either way.
You can try to repair the bracket, but since you will destroy it during the repair process, it will be easier to break it beforehand.
Grenade or... Oh, crying out loud. Really? Damn it, where'd my thing go? Well, we do at least have the blueprint for that now.
You better find them all if you catch them before you start, or at best, all this debris will spin and be torn apart with the tank right here.
Okay, well, we got another thing to do. Let's launch some Maya. I mean, it's worth pointing out that all I've done is I've unlocked the suit. I've still got to collect up enough materials to actually, you know, build it. Which is, well, that's going to be another whole process, but at least it's one I can actually hopefully do. I don't remember what half of these things even are.
After looking through the technical support application statistics, the agency decided to deal with the linearity of jokes in their spacesuits. Now you can always choose joke 1 or joke 2 if you buy a special Breathedge 2-button gamepad.
Did I check this place out before? I don't remember, but it does appear to be another paint module, so I guess that's something. So I'm trying to remember why that is still active over there. I don't know. I don't remember what half of these symbols even mean. Okay, so we need to build a scanner, and we need to build a new suit. That's it. That's my current objective. Alright. Sweet. Okay, so what do we need for this? 2 resin. I think I've got 2 resin. Lead paint, of course. Should have figured, I guess. Should have picked up some up when I was back at the other thing. Alright, where's the resin? 2 resin. 2 lead paint I can get. That's not a problem. I know where some is now. Complex device for burning fuel inside small engines. It's used only in backup engines in a case of emergency due to the danger of setting fire to something else. Fair enough. 4 aluminium and 2 rolls of fabric. Okay. So not insurmountable. I can definitely manage that. So we're going to need a bunch more fabric. We're going to need... Yeah, okay. We don't need that. We don't need that. No, we don't need that or that. Oh yeah, we also need a scanner while I'm thinking about it. Metal, battery, plastic, and light bulb. Plastic. I don't think I have any light bulbs here. But I do know where I can get some. Okay. In fact, there's a whole bunch of places where I can technically get some. Right, let's go get that paint. Which I want to say was over here-ish. Ah. Oh, excuse me. There's always a chance there could well be some fabric inside one. Fabric. Ooh, a light bulb. Bingo. And plastic. I believe you. Alright. 1 piece of paint. That's some lead. And some lead. And just another piece of paint. And yoink. Excellent, got what I wanted. I mean, we're still missing fabric. Actually, thinking about it, yeah, I should probably go hunting for fabric. Any more boxes around here I can break for fabric? Apparently so. That gives me 4 fabric. How many did they need? Did they need 1 roll of fabric or 2? It might have only been 1. I wasn't paying attention enough. Well, let's take this stuff back, and if I need more, I can always take another jaunt. Yep, careful now. Okay. Okay. Oh, it was two rolls of fabric. Damn it. Ah, well. So we need to go out and grab some more fabric. That's fine. It's not an issue. Looks like we've already got one piece. So that's good. Drop you off because I don't need you. Yes. Alright, so we just need 3 pieces of fabric. Fabric. No, I tried that place. Did that place have fabric at the front? Did I do that?
Turret signal. Be careful.
Hmm. Okay. Seeing as I'm out and about. Actually, do I? Yeah, I might as well finish the scanning process.
You've seen such a lamp somewhere already. I think you could assemble one like this yourself, for some unknown purpose.
Alright, so we gotta find another 2 of those engine things. I don't remember scanning this one.
What a strange place, but maybe we can find something useful here.
Hopefully. Nice. Got an exhibition stand. I guess that's kinda like storage, maybe? One can hope. One thing I am somewhat worried about, once I actually build this bloody gun that I've been trying to get for, it's going to be just like, it's going to have like no real level of durability on it. So I'm constantly going to have to be building new ones. I really hope that's not the case, but it might well be. Sorry, just thinking about something. Hello. All that and it was empty. All right. So this will net me. Yeah, okay. This will net me the new suit to wear, because the one I'm currently wearing is like anti-electricity, which you do need to get into certain areas. And then there's another one that I'm about to make, which is good for. Oh, wait, did I pick up a roll of fabric? Oh no, I made it before, didn't I? Yes, I did. I actually made it. Maneuvering engine. I don't know why I need that. Apparently I do. Excellent. Let's cook this meat while I'm at it. Oh, did I only need one lead paint? Ah, that was where I got confused. I thought it was one roll of fabric and 2 lead paint, where in fact it was the other way around. Well, that's fine. I can keep that for later. Alright, drop that off, drop that off. Drop almost all of those off. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I needed the grabber, was it? For... What else do I need? Just while I'm thinking about it. Because didn't I need it for 2 things? Because I know I needed it, yeah, for like for plastic, wire, and titanium. Which would come in handy. It would be an infinite handy scrapper. Power 60. So it probably means I only get like 60 shots. So you got aluminium, electronics, 2 refined metal. 2 refined metal, electronics, that's titanium. don't have any. Did I really use it all up? I thought I had, like, bought in a bunch last time I... Oh, well. Oh, that's right. My drill died. I forgot about that. I'm going to need another drill. What do I need for drills? Refined metal. That's fine. So I'll grab one of those. Grab a battery and a thick electrical tape. I had batteries. Didn't I pick a bunch up? Oh well, apparently I did have them, and then I've lost them? Maybe it went into making the scanner. Okay, well what do I need for batteries? Isn't it just metal and... yeah, metal and alkali. Of which I do indeed both have. There's the alkali. And there's the metal. Wow, talk about going all the way down the tree. One drill. So, we definitely need to find some aluminium. That's fine. Actually, I'm gonna... just in case this goes horribly wrong. I hope not, but it might. I'm not gonna take my vehicle in there because that'll kill it. I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we just want to go near the hot area. Just two, that's it.
Be careful.
We should be okay. Yeah. Screw it, let's just grab all of one blob and get out of here. Success! And hey, now we can go to super cold areas too. Not that there's any left I need to go into, but I can.
Turret signal. Be careful.
Alright, now we just need to find... woo, too fast. Now we just need to find some aluminium. And we're good, actually. Just... nice. Yeah, let me see if we can find... there has to be some on a rock somewhere.
Turret active. Be careful.
Mostly just looking at the rocks in the hope of finding some aluminium. But there doesn't appear to be any. Oh dear. Oh, hello. I think I see. Nope, those are both alkalis. Great. Come on. Aha. No, that's ice. God damn it. Alkali. Everything except the one thing I'm looking for. Aha. Right. Hehehe. That's weird. Oh, apparently it says supply exhausted. Huh, that's weird. That must have bugged. Ah, lycoplasma. Lovely. Nice. Ooh, and it's not that big either. Excellent. Blaster. Alright, hang on. We need a piece of wire. What was it? 4 wire, 4 titanium, and 4 plastic. So we need wire and titanium. Not the couple pieces of titanium. There's that. So yeah, we need 1 piece of wire and 2 pieces of titanium. That's not too bad. We can go and get that. But I did notice we're about 5 minutes late for my normal break. So we'll take a quick pause and then be back in a minute. See you in a sec, guys. And we're back. Okay, so in order to build the infinite scrapper, we needed, hang on, let me refresh my memory. So we need some wire and some titanium. Both should be relatively easy to find. The other thing, because I actually suddenly remembered this time, where's my vehicle? I looked up where the storage closet might end up being, and according to most reports, it's over here somewhere. They said vaguely in the area of the giant gun. So, yeah. Could be anything.
Turret active. Be careful.
Okay. Woo, this is what we find. Zoom. Get checked. Forgot we needed that. Nom nom nom. Okay. Oh hush. Where's my sodding car? No, really, where the hell is it? Or... Yoink! Can move. Ow! Ow! Oh well,
Sure, it's somewhere near.
alright. Let's see. Wire, yes. Oh, battery, yep, take that. Alright, do I want to... Yeah, that should be enough. Woo! There is a way to make the hover easier to find. Probably, I just keep losing track of it because I'm an idiot. Hello. I got it. I'm okay. Ooh, maybe in here? Maybe... I feel like I've been in here already. Let's see. Take that. You can't say this any longer. That's it. After I peacefully fall asleep from taking these pills, blame will rest with them. Fair enough. Then again, maybe not. Yoink. And back on. Alright, come on. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Turret detected.
Oh, we got low on oxygen already. That's what I get for not paying attention, I suppose. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Go. I think I checked this area as well. Maybe?
It wouldn't hurt to have one to store useful things.
Ooh, then again. This? Ah, yes. Scan. Ah, there we go. Took sodding long enough. Woo, found it. Alright, now back to base. When you with your screen, you can click the tab next to the camera and you can change the icon's color. Oh, really? That's actually kind of neat. I think the main reason I tend to lose it is because when it's right next to you, the icon tends to fade. And so that's when I tend to lose sight of it. I have no idea what I'm going to need for a storage module, but let's go find out. Alright. Here we go. Nailed it. Alright. Alright, so we've got the infinite, and there it is, infinite handy scrap. Excellent. I do wonder if it's actually infinite or if it just has so many points on it, it doesn't really matter in the long run. Whoops, that's the button. Still, install all that. Okay, excellent. Storage lockers are a waste of resources? Really? Why would storage lockers be a waste of resources? No, I'm gonna need... What do I actually need to build them? 2 titanium and a magnet? Much more convenient than dumping on the floor or scattering them around space. Same space as the suitcases? Really? Yeah, but you... Well, I suppose you can technically build an infinite number of suitcases. Yeah, but it also looks nicer, don't you think? I imagine it would look nicer. Just to have, like, I could put one right here and build it, and it would be a nice, neat, tidy place to put my storage, and go build another one there. Maybe. I don't know. A whole bunch more decor stuff, because of course I do. Exhibit stand. I got a lot of stuff. Solar panels. Ooh. Isn't that nice? Just lead and electronics. That's... Oh, there's only +5. That's not a lot, really. Keep an eye on oxygen breach while making them. Yeah, I do have the thing up here, which is like my oxygen breach chance. That was actually one of the first things I built because I knew that was going to be important. So we're definitely doing fine on energy and oxygen, and the breach chance is a negative percentage. So I think we'll be okay. Negative percentages tend to be pretty good. Okay. At least when you're trying to stop something from happening. So let's have a look. 2 titanium and a magnet. I should have that. Don't know if I got a magnet here, if that's back at my old area. Nothing there. No, my old magnets must be back at my other place. That's kind of irritating. Okay. Right. Let's... That thing's very helpful. Yeah, the ceiling monitor is like really good because it just means you can look at it at a glance and see what you might need if you start building stuff in your base. So that's fair. Should be some titanium in the area as well. Well, maybe a bit of titanium. Probably looted most of it at this point. Oh no, there's a big chunk right there. Oh, in fact, there's a lot of little small chunks too. Yoink. Aha! It's whapping time. Nice. Somewhere it's in one of these. Nope. Really? I only had one magnet? I thought I had a whole bunch of magnets. I was probably thinking of the scissors. Ah, well. Magnets are... let me think. They're generally found in, like, boxes, like radios and other things, aren't they? I don't know where any of those are right now. Okay, so let's see. Now that we've got the blaster, we should be able to prepare the struts on the giant ball of mayo. That's the sentence that I just said. And we should be able to bust my way into the military section. Theoretically. Better chance of finding it close to Rex? Yeah, probably. I'll probably just stumble across them as I'm exploring around. I'll be like, oh yay, I'll grab that magnet, that's there. I think I left a whole bunch of magnets back at the place with the electrical beams that guard it. Alright. Just because it took me so bloody long, I'm going to build at least one of these because I guess I'm just curious. He's gonna build like that. Wrong module? What? Come on. I'm gonna have to dismantle the outside first. Huh. Let's try it again. Come on. You have to go in a corner or something? That's weird. Why wouldn't it let me build it? Build in habitat mod only? Oh, is it? I thought... Oh, would I have to build another... No, that's wrong. What am I doing? Hang on. Oh, I'd have to build one of those. Oh, I didn't realize. That's what the icons are for. Oh, that's very strange. Why wouldn't you just let you build anywhere? I didn't realize that's what the icons were for. Oh. Huh. Well, that makes a certain kind of sense. Well, okay then. You're in a service module, aka utility only. Yeah, I get it. I get it now. I understand. Well, fair enough. Well, that being the case, so I'd have to build one of these bad boys, which would require 3 construction kits and 2 metals. Actually, I could probably do that. Not sure if I want to do that right now, but I probably could. I could have sworn I had a bunch of... Yeah, I got 3 construction kits. No, that's fair. Anyway, let's put that on pause for now. I can always do that later. Actually, I don't have any normal metal. Why do I not have any metal? I never seem to have enough of anything. Right. Well, thanks for dropping in. Always appreciate the viewership. Have a good day. Off we go. Where do I want to go first? Go blow shit up. I think one of the things I had to do was build like a military uniform, but I couldn't scan it without getting my arse handed to me. Fair enough. Oh, that's not good. Well, it worked. And it did drain a point of power. That's not good.
Guns nearby.
No kidding. Where is it? Hey, that worked.
Some kind of military spacesuit prototype with a jet booster. I wonder if it's possible to replicate this system without the risk of catching fire like he did.
Discharge cell. What did I need a discharge cell? Didn't I need those to fire the guns? Like the big gun? Did I need a discharge cell for that? I'm sure I did. I hesitated for a second because I thought I was going to fire my gun at it again.
The turret has noticed you.
That does seem to do something, but I don't know what. Okay, well hey, look, we found out how to get discharge cells. That's a step up. Ooh, I should really be heading for that oxygen supply. Whoop. God damn it, stop pressing the wrong button. Excellent. Okay. So we need to get in here, but first we got to scan that military uniform. I probably got to go back to the place and build it. So we'll see. There's the guy. Really? Okay. Those things are a lot more powerful than I expected. Oh, hi. What's all this? Brine? Oh, bribe. What the fuck?
Not everyone can bite through an expander, and not everyone is eager to.
So can I bribe these guys? Is that like legitimately a thing I can do? Apparently it is. Oh crap. Not good, 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 not good. I'm balls. God damn it, that's harder than it looks.
You lie again. You are here. That means death was impossible.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, that fighting those guys is not as easy as it looks because yeah, they are very tough. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I came back to do the thing and then that didn't work. Okay. One thing I do realize I did forget, and I was a bit stupid because of that. I didn't bring any first aid kits. Which was a bit stupid on my part, I will say. Interesting that you can just tell these guys to go away by just throwing a bribe at them. I mean, it's a nice touch. I kind of like that. It's fine, I guess. Okay, let's try that again. And this time, let's actually do things properly. Okay. See, doing this is going to be a bit of a learning experience because it's like, well, I've never used the gun before. I'm going to need to like practice with it a bit. So we'll sort of slowly work things out, and I'll work through what it is we've got to do. I'll try to also make regular saves. So
The turret has noticed you.
yes, it will. Good.
Some kind of military spacesuit prototype with a jet booster. I wonder if it's possible to replicate this system without the risk of catching fire like he did.
I think I've already got that one. But I could be wrong. All right.
The turret, be careful.
I think I need 6 of them. I think I need 6 of them. Oh, hello. That'll do. Could come in handy, you never know.
Wow, that's a whole kernel. Or perhaps he's not quite whole. In any case, a government suit of such a level should be equipped with a good oxygen cylinder. Unfortunately, the cylinder was badly damaged.
I already know that blueprint, huh? All right. Here we go. Let's see if we can actually get this right this time. They don't stand still very much, which is a bit of a problem.
When
Military
assembling a new
spacesuit.
suit, don't forget to transfer my chest-mounted module to it. You can't fully use your spacesuit without a personal module.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, not bad. Alright, alright, alright.
Not everyone can bite through an expander, and not everyone is eager to.
Funny that. Okay. I don't know if they like regenerate over time or if he's just gonna hang there forever now. Kind of funny if he did just sort of hang there and never have anything happen to him ever again. But they might regenerate over time. I actually don't know. Alright, so we are gonna need the Okay, we're doing alright. Whew. Oh no, they do regenerate. Oh, that's not good. Well, okay then. That being the case... Alright, so I need military suit for that guy. That's fine. So what I need to do is I now actually need to take out... a bunch of... turrets. That explains why there's so many turrets in and around the gun. Because it's like, well, that's where you go to get the turrets, isn't it? Actually, where the hell is the gun? That's over there, down here. Actually, there's another gun down here, too. Interesting. So you can knock out those police things, but it's almost no... Excuse me, there's almost no point to, because... Yeah, it's just...
Turret nearby.
How many of those have I got? 2. Let's see how many we can get. I think this is what I need. I mean, I could be wrong, but... Whack. Definitely gonna need some of that. Because I'm thinking I might expand my base. Actually, which wouldn't be a terrible idea. Because I'm wondering if the gun doesn't lower the radiation, the gun is going to... do other things. Because there's a lot of guns around here, which frankly could do with being taken out. That's fine, as long as we're over here. A-okay. We're on this side of the giant arse gun. There's also an oxygen thing right here. Useful.
Turret detected.
Fortunately, the turrets are really easy to deal with. Much easier than the... well, everything else, really. Much easier than the everything. Pop. Yep, all you gotta do is have a pretty decent aim. Honestly, you don't even need a decent aim. Right, okay, hang on, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wasn't it 5 all I needed? Let's grab a couple more for good measure. I think this is what we needed for this. I think. Yay, turrets. What is this thing? It's twice I keep seeing those around. Can you like deactivate the turrets by clicking on that? Is that like a thing? I don't know.
There's a turret somewhere near.
Oh shit. Boom. Someone else was taking pot shots at me. I heard it. And hey, at least we're making the area safer.
Got one. Second discharge cell installed. I hope it doesn't start firing right away once you fixed it. Only one left. And we're done. I might be wrong, but is Knight Errant preparing to shoot? No, it's not. But I'm starting to understand why you repaired this weapon. I'd like to warn you that shooting from it is pure madness. Therefore, I strongly recommend not to come near Knight Errant's manual control panel, take the joystick in your hand, direct the weapon in the debris, and press the fire button. Knight Errant is in running order.
Yeah, but come on, I want to fire the giant gun.
Yes, I had exactly the same idea. Knight Errant must break through the airlock's armor, damaging the latching mechanism. Try aiming and shooting at the lower latch so as not to damage the module. Seems like you only have one shot before the weapon's batteries go completely flat.
Am I actually aiming this or...
Fire!
Did someone sneeze?
I'm not sure this is a good time to comment, but the shot didn't go well. Although you did damage the armor for sure, together with half the equipment.
Oh dear. Of course. Oh. Whoops. Oh look, that is actually drifting away from it. That is so cool. Probably gonna stop eventually. But hey, the way in. Why did someone sneeze, by the way? What the fuck was that? Still moving? No, looks like it stopped. Okay, fair enough. I wonder if it'll cool off eventually. I don't know what the sneeze was about. I don't know if that was supposed to be my character. Oh, that's what it was, right? That's why the shot missed. My character sneezed, and that's why I missed. I mean, I guess there's worse reasons for doing shit like that.
With such damage, we won't be able to control the core remotely, but we can use the core protection protocol and open additional cooling valves in the liner. For that, find the central panel and try to guess the 9-digit password.
That's what? Hey, we're in. There's oxygen, and there's all sorts of fun, wonderful things. Alright. Actually, top my health up, because why not? Ooh.
A detailed plan of the habitation module.
medium habitation module. Fair enough. Oh wow, really? What's it full of? Oh, a lot of stuff. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm gonna need that much resin. I don't really need that many oxygen candles though.
Most likely the passenger died because of a harmless toy that clogged the air outflow. Sometimes a dust collector is still worth cleaning, although this leads to interesting design solutions. A detailed plan of the service module.
I don't really need all these bribes. Am I gonna need a discharge cell? Probably not. Get rid of those.
This fake console, assembled literally from different pieces of trash, refutes the statements of its manufacturers about the impossibility of repairing their device by rule of thumb due to its incredible complexity. Automatic maintenance team. I wouldn't touch them unless necessary.
That, no, I don't have a kind of suit that can deal with that.
The door is being repaired faster than your attempts to break it. We need to get rid of the maintenance team somehow.
No, it's not. I can do this. I can do this. Come on. I can do this. Ah, almost got it. Come on. I was close. I was close. We're nearly there. Come on. Come on. Ha. Huh.
This must be the central panel.
Screw you. Ooh.
On the first try. That was easy.
You unable to lie. You could not just do something and not break something. Tell truth. Confirm.
Alright, what really happened?
I suspect that the panel is a bit out of order, but judging by the sensors, an undocumented passage was hidden under it.
Oh, that's good.
Someone liked to break lamps, because it doesn't look a bit like repair work. There's no information about these rooms. Something happened here, although you've probably already noticed it.
Why would there be...
It's definitely one of the Breathedge agency coffins, but its ID is missing in my database.
Will not be used even in such an advantage. When creating the core, we used all our developments in the field of quantum physics as well as the enriched E14P alloy. The potential power of the core exceeded the bounds of the initial calculations. We're on the verge of discovering a hyperspace engine. However, at the moment we do not have the technology for a spaceship that could withstand a hyperspace jump. The liner unnamed should successfully pass field tests and give us an answer about the stability of the core. We are 200% certain that this experiment will be a success, otherwise we would not endanger the lives of passengers. However, even if
So it's not the size that makes the liner unnamed. You looks like you're not the only one who's fond of destroying important equipment. Now I can't even connect to this panel. What's left now is to break the rest of the stuff around here, and there's a chance that this will activate some core protection protocol. Or alternatively, kill someone in this room.
Well, it was a gun.
The remains of a military blaster. Civilians don't have access to such technologies. If you try to assemble such a weapon, I will be forced to send a report to proper authorities through the damaged communication channel in your suit.
Uh-huh. Okay, well, apparently we just gotta break shit. This one could take a while. Alright. This is something I'm at least good at.
A decrease in the core's activity detected. It looks like you were able to start the protection protocol, although the ship's documentation says it's only possible during a natural disaster. You've got talent.
Cool. Well, okay then. Fun stuff. Alright.
We cannot deny the fact that Green Universe was involved in the crash of the liner, but some details in their behavior and death don't correspond to the modus operandi of the attack.
And so Green Universe was definitely involved here? Well. Okay, not opening up. Success. All right. So we still got to do that one. So yeah, in the last two we've got are launching the Mayo, and getting into the military area. Both of which should be relatively possible, I think. I'm not sure about the whole launching the Mayo thing. Like, I don't know how much of that I'm gonna have to do. Because my only objective, as it says there, is to find a way to launch the Mayo into the liner. Fine. So I feel like we're getting close-ish to the end of Act 2. I'm probably not going to polish it off today. Because there's a few more things I want to do as well. Because I'm thinking, if we're getting close to the end of Act 2... Because from what I understand, like, Act 2 ends with us leaving this map and going to a new map, and that's where Act 3 takes place. So I am wondering, like, is it worth my time to expand my base here? Because I don't think it is. Okay, well, fair enough. It's worth a try. Because, like, what is it, I should make another bloody suitcase. I keep finding dozens of refined metals all over the place, so... I think another suitcase would probably just be better for me. Excellent. What we'll do... Alright, let's see what we've got. Trying to work out what's going to go in what, because... Alright. Good enough. Not really, but I'll call it there, why not? Okay. So, in terms of what to do next, yeah, we mostly just have to work on getting the last 2 bits. Because I'm thinking, like, I was originally going to spend some time expanding my base and doing all that stuff, but I'm thinking, I probably don't need to now. Like, at all. So, yeah, I guess I can just do without, possibly. I just seem to have managed to blunder my way through everything and just work it all out. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, we're going to need some stuff for this. This is the big one. We're going to need a military spacesuit. I do wonder if people would attack me if I had a military spacesuit, but considering there's a whole bunch of dead people around there, they probably will anyway. So, we'll see what happens. So, we need a military spacesuit, and we may or may not need a maneuvering engine. I'm not sure. I'll need to sort of see on that one. But anyway, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll work this all out when I get back. See you in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, so let's start, because I really, really want to, with the military suit. So titanium, lead paint, which I do already have one of, 2 aluminum, and a roll of fabric. That's actually pretty easy. Okay, titanium, yes. Lead paint, yes. What was the rest? The roll of fabric, which I am gonna have to go hunting for, unfortunately. Aluminum, because they can't spell aluminium properly. Which no, we do have that. Okay, so we just gotta go find roll of fabric. Oh no, stand corrected. That's right, there was one in the place I was just at. Excellent, that's very good. Crafty, 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 craft. Excellent. Military. Still, I seem to have found a pretty decent way in without attracting too much attention to this place. So, I'm hopeful that we can do this without incident in any significant fashion. Who clocked this? You. Sneak up and sneak around and in. Top that real quick.
What's with your face, Private? Wise guy, eh? 2 extra duties. General, welcome, sir. Yes, sir. General, sir.
Of course.
It's worth noting, the robot gatekeepers can't be in the service, and therefore their involvement in the ranks of the armed forces is extremely improbable. Looks like some alcohol got spilled over its circuits in the crash.
Right. Alright, what do we got? No. A lot of stuff, apparently. Door's locked. He's dead.
There's nothing interesting inside, except for the drawer runners.
Just heard someone fire. Might have just been people outside firing at me inside. Because that's totally a thing. Just in case I need another
If
piece
you try
of
to
fabric.
transfer some of the technological features of this ancient device to modern broken reel-to-reel tape recorders, you might get a working prototype, or an explosion.
What? Oh. Ooh. Key card, huh? Guess I can take that. That explains a lot.
Quite an unusual face, although the gatekeeper's reaction to the ticket has become more clear.
Correct.
A detailed plan of the service module.
Looks like I got clogged up with some meat. Okay. Don't know where I'm going. This place is very big.
It's a decoder. Since I violated all security protocols anyway, we can learn about the information exchanged between Breathedge coffins. That's weird. This looks more like some virtual communication between underdeveloped human beings, but it's even more incoherent and lacks logic. Why would coffins need such information? There's no data on the design of fluorescent lamps. To be more exact, there wasn't any.
Okay. Always take the big metal because that saves me scavenging for the small stuff.
That's a good door. I bet you can't break it. I told you you could handle it easily.
I wonder if... No, I can't now. Damn it. I was gonna... Ow. Well, whatever. Ooh. Gas just leakage detective doors are locked. Okay. Okay, this is kind of weird. Are those supposed to actually be mannequins, or... I don't know. Cedar experimental spacesuits were delivered to the captain's bridge as you, Comrade Lesinski, treated them with absolute carelessness until you have thoroughly studied the manual on the Cedar. Turn to this letter. You will be entrusted with some costumes for children's performances under your stewardship.
It seems that you've successfully completed the work for this Lesinski by destroying the spacesuits together with the captain's bridge. However, this blueprint can help you create a similar one. You naturally remember that my intelligence and charm, along with the entire chest-mounted block, must be transferred to a new spacesuit for it to function fully, don't you? It seems that the stand for the suit is broken, although it won't be difficult to fix it.
It's funny that they give you this stuff to build up your house, but in reality you don't actually need a very big house. It's one of those things that feels incredibly optional. Oh. Apparently we've gone round and done our circle. Fair enough. This was the only way we didn't go before. Ooh. I'll take an inductor. That'll save me some building. Oh, no power. So wait, what did we... Oh, I came in here just for the spacesuit. Is that it? Huh. Futuristic space for advanced technologies and huge advancements make this spacesuit legend classified. Take the energy core to line it with your bare hands. Oh! Ah! That's how you lower the radiation level another set, isn't it? Okay. 2? Oh, even a hand scrapper. That's right, because I haven't looked at this in ages, so let's just... Okay, well that's what we came in here for. It was for the spacesuit. Okay. All right. Now we need to go that way.
These are the brackets mounting the tank to the module. You'd better find them all and detach them before you start, or at best, all this debris will spin and be torn apart with the tank right here.
Repair to. Where's that last bracket then? Also, how the hell is that stuff still liquid in space?
Great idea. In addition to good speed, your magnificent transportation is vibrating so hard that by the divergent waves it produces, I can calculate the nearest obstacles and project them on your helmet screen. Wait. Nope, actually I can't.
Right. So you can just go into this stuff?
A very odd composition, but apparently this Mayo doesn't want to freeze. There's also no danger to the spacesuit's material, but I'm not sure it's reasonable to stay here with such visibility. In addition, the composition's density prevents you from moving quickly.
Right. Let me top up my oxygen a second. Because a thought has occurred. And I need to test it. I didn't realize you could just walk into that stuff. If I'd have known that, I probably would have done a bit more exploring before. Oh well, never mind. Huh. So you really can just walk straight through it. That's very weird. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, that being the case, what we really need to do follow this down to its base.
Seems that detaching the bracket without getting your hands as well as other parts of your body dirty will be impossible.
Well, there's all 4 brackets. There's all 4 brackets done. So that's a start. I'm curious. Because why wouldn't I be, I guess? Ah, that one's solid, is it? That one, however, is not. I wonder if there's like a way in here. Not that. Nope. Alright, well that didn't work out quite as planned. Whoop. Freedom! I don't know, you just think there might be a way in there or something. I was just trying to see if there was indeed a way in. Because I didn't realize you could just walk into the mayo blob. I'm determined to find a way into this thing. There must be. It's gonna be anywhere, it's gonna be in here, isn't it? That's a door. Is it open though? It passed.
An airlock. Seems to be intact. Seems like the gas coming into the mayo doesn't let it freeze.
Cool.
I have a feeling that something is wrong with this mayonnaise. Apart from the inconsistency of its composition, overly complex technologies are used to transport such biological debris. Although, all the tanks are specified as mayonnaise ones in all the invoices related to the liner. This vacuum cleaner is called Rocket for a reason. With it having such a powerful engine, it is really possible to fly it if you bypass some technical limitations. Unbelievable. This is heaven knows what, but it's certainly not a simple tank for storing food products.
That's very
A
strange.
detailed plan of the transport module.
Mayo. So they're using mayo. That's what you're telling me.
A special patch and a bloated spacesuit indicating increased gas production due to excessive broccoli eating. All this points out that the body belongs to the Green Universe Radical Group. If the possible moral constraints are no problem, this bag of methane, hydrogen, and organic residues can be used to provide initial acceleration to the centrifuge. You only need to figure out how to do it.
To Comrade Zobov. The commands order stop the liner unnamed at point 15 and await further instructions.
Data analysis on the crash of the liner and the nature of the damage allows us to state with great confidence that the damage caused to the mayo tanks by the abruptly stopped centrifuge was one of the causes of the liner's depressurization and its ejection from the warp. These data confirm the possible involvement of the Green Universe in the disaster. All data indicate that the mayonnaise is not mayonnaise, and the tank was an integral part of the systems of the liner unnamed. We have to start the centrifuge, even just out of scientific interest. Looks like we need to go outside and check the tank engines.
Okay. I knew there had to be a way in somehow. So I need a maneuvering engine is what you're telling me. Do I need more than one, or do I just need one? Because if I only need one, great. If I need more than one, that's going to be kind of annoying. Ow. Right. Okay then. Okay, so that gives us 2 quick objectives. Well, I say quick. It gives us 2 objectives. Make my suit and build an engine. Okay. And then presumably the last objective of Act 2 is going to be build that thing. I'm not sure what the Normandy subplot's about. I'll need to keep an eye on that. Because I think I need to lower the oxygen supply first. Not the oxygen, the radiation level. I need to lower the radiation level to be able to get to the Normandy. Because it was just getting too high for me to get there. I didn't think I did. Okay, so what do I need for... Okay. 4 aluminium, 2 lead paint. Well, we know where we can get some of that. 2 titanium. That's easy. The roll of fabric. Oh, look how much fabric we've got. I got most of that from the military thing, didn't I? I'd need 2 more pieces of fabric. Okay, so 2 fabric. Hang on. Is there a chance, as small as it may be, that I already have a couple of pieces of fabric? Oh, that's painful. Okay. What was it? 2 titanium? Why do I have that? I don't know, that's random. Okay. Right, what exactly do we need? Because I might as well focus on this first. So 2 rolls of fabric, for which we will need 1 more piece while I'm thinking about it. Alright. Aluminium and lead paint. And we're also going to need a piece of aluminium. Okay. Alright. Well, we know where the lead paint is. Finding fabric is kind of going to be potluck. I mean, I know where I could just pick some up, but I don't really want to have to go back to the military section again. Although, no, wait, was that? Maybe... Did I check this area out? I think I probably did.
A number of random objects. There's no logical connection. Analysis required. The standard funerary set doesn't include such a color. Judging by the images, we can assume that the passenger had schizophrenia. There's no use looking for logical connection anymore. Vinegar, a tea bag, and 2 pieces of sugar. No such tea recipe was found in the database.
Ask you to take on board my nephew without undergoing mandatory psychological training for his immediate conveyance to the Beamans.
Now it's clear how to pass the medical checkup.
Fair enough. So the dude was psycho, huh?
A rare device to approximately tell the time. My internal clock crashed during the incident, but even being broken, it shows the time much more accurately once per day.
Fair enough. So I guess I didn't check this area out. And sit. Alright, so we got the piece of fabric we needed. Yeah, we needed lead paint. Now I'm curious. I don't remember going in here before. Why are the doors never open? Alright. Ooh. Is that? It is! Oh, rarest of rare gems. Come on now. And what was the other thing I needed? Paint.
The usual cosmic nutrition, but with flavoring and stuffed into an expensive package.
Close. I kind of flew by this at speed because I was trying to get to the thing. There's paint over there. Where was that other paint set? I don't know, I don't remember. Right, what we got?
Looks like a cabin of an annoying neighbor with a drill.
What am I looking at? Ooh. Well, that's the thing, I guess. Alright, so we know that there's... Where was that? There you are. I knew there was another one. Alright. So that'll net me the next suit, which is good, because I'm definitely going to need that. And then that'll put it up to 5 out of 6. And then all I got to do is make that engine, and that'll make it 6 out of 6. And then I guess we'll see what happens next, because I haven't the faintest idea. Okay. Right. Roll of fabric. Oh, we needed full lead paint. Oh, shoot. Well, nuts. Back we go again. Alright, 1 and 2. Hopefully this will be the last suit we need to make. 1 and... Yoink. Excellent. Okay, that was me forgetting. Because like all the last suits had only needed 2 pieces of lead paint. Because this was obviously, I guess, more radiation-y, protection-y, so lead paint meant, you know. All right. Nice. Yeah, it does remind me, I haven't heard from that Babe person for a while. In fact, I don't think I've heard from them literally all day. Like, during this whole session, I haven't heard from the Babe character at all. That's worrying.
The new suit won't reduce the core's activity, but will increase your radiation resistance, which is equivalent. Almost.
Yeah, almost.
Of all the potential of the Cedar spacesuit, you managed to use only its improved material for the lining, but even this is enough to increase your chances of survival.
Oh, good. Alright, so we got a nice super duper ooper spacesuit. We got... let's see... Let's see. So yeah, next up we gotta build one of those engine things, which is this bad boy. I think that's what I gotta do. It doesn't need an igniter. So a generator, 2 plastic, a compensator. What was that thing I picked up? That was an inductor. God damn it. Okay, so a generator. So let's start at the top. We know we need a generator. So what do I need to make a generator? Alkali. Gonna need to go find some of that, although I think I know where some is. Electronics, 2 metal and wire. Electronics, 2 metal and wire. Alright, and we're gonna need some alkali, unfortunately, because I don't have any here. But I know where I can get some. I remember seeing it before, and I think we're gonna need the grabber for this bad boy. Do it. Just in case we need it for something else. Alright, that'll get me a generator. Alright, so that's a generator. Now we need 2 plastic, which that shouldn't be an issue actually. 2 plastic, then it was it a compensator? Then a compensator. What the fudge is a compensator? Alkali, 2 refined metal and titanium. Metal, alkali, and titanium. Excellent. And then a piece of titanium. Wrong button. Last one. Duke, 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 and poof. Alright. Last thing I do for today. Let's see if it works. Whoop. Probably. I got to avoid one giant rock and end up hitting another. Well done, me. Alright, let's see if this will work.
The engine is installed. Now the tank will probably be able to fly.
Not sure I like that probably, but okay. Right, am I going to have to go back and build that other thing? Of course I am. God damn it. You know, a little voice in my head was like, you know, you're probably going to need the igniter for that guy. I'm like, no. They wouldn't force you to make 2 things for this. No. They do. God damn it. Well, looks like that's going to have to wait for next time, I'm afraid, because by the time I get back, it'll be time to finish. Still, that'll be something interesting for the start of next episode, session, whatever. So, yeah. Oh, bloody hell. I totally should have seen that coming. As I said, I suspected, but I didn't think they'd actually do that. But no, apparently we do need an igniter. Alright, so what the hell do I need for an igniter? Build one now and then 2 aluminium, 2 batteries, and an inductor. No, wait, no, I had an inductor. I found one. Ooh. Excellent. Genuinely excellent. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to leave it here for today. I mean, I could race back really quickly and try to squeeze it in for the last 5 minutes, but I think that's fine to leave and wait for next time. So obviously, when we get into the next session, we'll do the last task for finally cooling off the core. I guess that'll be a thing. And then we'll see about the Normandy? Question mark? I don't know what the hell that's going to end up being. Probably some giant goof or something. And I guess we'll just see where the game goes next. Because I'm pretty sure what ends up happening is we got to build a ship to get to the 3rd act. And then I'm not exactly sure where the third act is going to go, but we're not done with this game. We're nowhere near the end of this game yet. I don't know how long the third act is, because like Act 1 is pretty short if you know sort of working it out. It took me a bit longer, but that was me being an idiot. So yeah, that's the thing. And you know, obviously Act 2 has been a lot of wandering around. There's some base building, but obviously we're going to be like abandoning our base effectively, I think. I don't know. We'll sort of play it by ear and see what happens. But yeah, so that's fine. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.